Once upon a time, in a small town near a wide river, there lived a 23-year-old girl named Lena. Lena was a kind soul, but her heart was heavy. Every morning when she woke up, her chest felt tight, as if a stone was pressing on her. She didn't understand why. She had friends, she had work, and she even had dreams. But her mind never felt at ease. Sometimes she kept thinking about mistakes she made in school, about things she had said to people that maybe sounded rude. Other times, she imagined a future where she might fail, lose her job, or disappoint everyone. These thoughts came like waves, crashing one after another, leaving her tired. She often stood by the river in her town, staring at the flowing water. Why can't my mind be like this river, just flowing calmly, not holding on to anything? She whispered to herself. One day, while sitting near the river, Lena overheard two women talking. One of them said, "There is a hermit who lives near the mountains, far up the river. People say he used to be a professor in the city, a man of science and wisdom. But he left everything behind. Now he spends his time in nature, helping those who come to him." The moment Lena heard this, her heart beat faster. She thought, maybe he can help me. Maybe I can finally learn how to be free from my restless mind. So Lena decided to travel. She packed a small bag with some food, a water bottle, and a notebook. She walked along the river for many days. The path was not easy, sometimes steep, sometimes muddy. She felt tired, but her hope gave her strength. Finally, one afternoon, Lena reached a quiet valley. At the center of the valley stood a wooden hut surrounded by tall trees. The sound of birds filled the air, and a soft breeze touched her face. On the porch of the hut, an old man with white hair was sitting. His eyes were closed, and his breathing was slow, like the rhythm of the river itself. Lena bowed slightly and said, "Grandfather, my heart is heavy. My mind is full of thoughts. I cannot rest. Please, can you help me?" The old man slowly opened his eyes. They were calm, gentle, and full of warmth. He looked at Lena for a long moment before speaking. "My child," he said softly, "sit down and listen to the river." Lena sat next to him. For a while, they stayed silent. The river nearby flowed steadily, making a soft sound like music. After a long silence, the old man spoke again. "Do you see the river? Every moment, new water comes and old water goes. The river does not hold on to yesterday's water. It does not try to control tomorrow's water. It simply flows. But you, my child, are trying to hold on to yesterday, and you are also afraid of tomorrow. That is why your heart is heavy." Lena's eyes filled with tears. "But I don't know how to let go," she whispered. The old man smiled. "You don't need to fight your thoughts. Fighting them only makes them stronger. Instead, Be like the river. Let the thoughts come, let them go. Watch them, but don't hold them. He pointed at the flowing water. Close your eyes and breathe with the river. So, Lena closed her eyes. She breathed slowly, and for the first time in many years, she simply listened. She listened to the sound of water, the sound of wind, the sound of her own breath. At first, her thoughts still came, memories of mistakes, worries about tomorrow. But instead of pushing them away, she imagined them as leaves floating on the river. She watched them come, float, and disappear downstream. Minutes passed, her shoulders relaxed, her heart felt lighter. She didn't feel perfect, but she felt different, more peaceful, more free. The old man spoke again, his voice like a whisper in the wind. Peace is not found by escaping your thoughts. Peace is found by not being trapped by them. Let your mind flow, just like the river. With practice, you will remember how to smile again. Lena opened her eyes. The river sparkled in the evening sun. For the first time in many years, she felt a small smile rising on her face. Soft, gentle, but real. That night, as she rested in the valley, Lena wrote in her notebook, "I am learning to be like the river, to let go of yesterday, not to fear tomorrow, but to flow with today." And from that day, her journey of peace began.